Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. As you know, I pre-shuffle the cards, but I'm going to add a little more energy before we get started. Again, I hope you're doing amazing. This is your read for September 2018. I can't even believe we're in September already. It's crazy. Anyways, this is for Capricorn, anybody who is single and anybody who is looking to reconcile. So I haven't been getting the couple reads done just because the people who order my private reads and comment, etc., tend to be people who are looking for love or anybody who's wondering about an ex. So just wanted to preface that. If you're looking for a couples read, unfortunately right now, that's not something I've been able to get out. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. So hopefully this resonates with the majority of you, but be aware it's a general read. So sometimes it might resonate with you more than others. And then I would suggest checking your sun, moon, and rising sign. Any likes, comments, subscribes, etc. are always greatly appreciated. I always like to know what you guys are thinking, feeling, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and whatnot. So if you want a private read, the information is below. And let's get started here. Whoa, you just had a ton fall out here. So there you go. Oh, my cat is getting restless back there. Oh, you may hear him talking. He's being loud right now. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for September 2018, where love is concerned. Finish pulling these, and then I'll pull your theme of the month card, and we will get started. All right. Whoop. Your last card fell out on the floor. Okay. I'm using the Deviant Moon Tarot deck and the 8-coin Tattoo Tarot for the theme and clarifying cards. So let me go ahead and shuffle these up, and then we'll get started with your theme of the month. Hoping it's good this month. I've been having a lot of mixed reads, even a lot of mixed private reads. So your card just fell out on the floor as well. All right, you have the Two of Swords. Big decisions being made, huh, Capricorn? Big decisions. The Two of Swords is about having to make decisions that maybe you've been putting off, haven't been wanting to make decisions on. It's a duality. It's a choice. It's if you don't make a choice, it's going to be a stalemate. So if you're single, this is either, you know, you're dating certain people, maybe it's just not working for you. Maybe you're dating two people and you have to make a choice here. You may not be dating at all and you're deciding on whether you want to date. But this feels like, Capricorn, there's people in your life that you're dating that are just not working for you, and it looks like you may need to cut ties with them, or you may need to make a choice between two people, because it feels like you're being pulled in one direction. Like maybe they're telling you what they think you want to hear, or maybe they're, you know, saying, oh yeah, we're going to move on to being committed, etc., but they're just not getting there, and you have to make a choice for yourself on whether this is going to work out for you or not. Again, I really feel like there's some of you out there looking for love that are dating, and it's just not, the people that you're dating are just not working out, or, you know, you think that you're going to move to the next step and it's just not happening. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this is also making a choice, but this is a different kind of choice. This is a choice to be single again, or obviously to reconcile. So it feels like, Capricorn, a lot of you have the ability to make the decision. Like the choice is in your hand. And right now you're at a stalemate. You just can't decide because you've either been burned and hurt pretty bad and you're not sure you can overcome that. And you kind of feel like being single again and being in solitude, or, you know, getting back out there and finding somebody else. But then the other half of you obviously really connects with this person, loves this person, and wants them back. So big decisions. We'll see what the rest of the read says. Oh, and I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, I've been mentioning every month, your current position is the Judgment. If you're cross-watching, I have no problem. And if you want to comment, I have no problem on it. But if you tear the sign down that I'm reading for, it will be removed off my channel. Because 2 months ago, like I prefaced last month, I had some really nasty comments about a particular sign. Really nasty. And I won't tolerate it. This isn't your read. This is their read. All right. So, and if you have a problem with them, pick up the phone and give them a call. All right. So your current position is Judgment. So there's definitely a lot going on in your mind, Capricorn. And I feel like if you're single and dating, or you're single and looking, you are really trying to figure out the type of person you want to date, because I feel like they're not, like what you're finding is not what you're looking for at all, because Judgment is about judging, but it's also meditation. It's also looking back. So this is either you're starting brand new and you're like, okay, I'm going to meet different people. I'm going to preface the way I'm dating different, etc. Or you're really having a hard time with the people you're dating. Like you may be dating one or two people that you're going out with regularly or that you see, from time to time. And you're really feeling like it's either, not your cup of tea or it's time to maybe find new people to date, because I feel like you're just not in a place where you're happy with your dating life. It's not a lack of suitors. It's not a lack of people that you meet. It's a lack of the type and quality of people that you meet. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, there's definitely something you're holding a grudge on here. You're looking back, and when you look back, it's not in a positive connotation. There's still some hurt feelings here. So if you're looking to reconcile, you're going to need to get over that. And I think that's why this choice is so hard for you this month, because you definitely are holding some sort of hurt. Not that it's a bad thing, but you're kind of feeling like, I'm over feeling this way. If I can't get past this hurt, if I can't get past that, then it's just not going to work, because you're definitely holding on to something this month. You can't get over a certain situation. The next card you have is how you're feeling coming into the month. And you have the Page of Wands. This is a spark. This is a curiosity. This is a confidence building. So if you're single, it feels like you have been dating a few people and you're kind of like, this is not working for me. I'm interested in somebody else. Or somebody has come along who's definitely sparked your interest and you're interested in dating them. And you may be judging the fact that they're not a typical person that you normally date. But this Page of Wands, again, is a confidence that's starting to build. So it's meaning that if you are single, you're feeling like you will find somebody, but you might have to wipe the slate clean in order to find them. And again, there's a curiosity here. So you may be curious about somebody in particular. There's somebody that may be popping in to your life, or somebody that, maybe you're kind of dating somebody, not exclusively, but you've been going out with them a lot, and now somebody else has caught your attention, and you're a little confused as to what should I do? Should I, still continue to date this person or the few people I have? Or, again, maybe like wipe the slate clean, like I said, and take a chance on somebody else. It just feels like if you're single, it's very like blah. I can't explain it. Like you felt like things were going to go a certain direction and it's just not going the way that you thought it would go. And now you're feeling like maybe, I should find somebody else. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, I feel like either they've tried to communicate with you, they're going to try and communicate with you, and I don't know if you're communicating back or if you're ignoring them, but the Page of Wands is saying that there's some sort of communication that you want or they want, and it's either happening or it's being, I feel like it's being blocked. So for some of you, I feel like you're ignoring them or they're ignoring you, but the Page of Wands is like having the initiative to make some sort of connection, to have some sort of communication. But I don't feel like it's being reciprocated on one side or the other. And I feel like it's because of this hurt here. Now, it may just be that you guys, for the first time in a long time, somebody did reach out and you're kind of surprised. You're like, whoa, I never thought I'd hear from them again. Or they may be thinking that about you. The next card you have is your distant past. So over the past 5-10 years. Could be throughout childhood. And I always read this together for anybody who's single or anybody looking to reconcile, because this is just a card that the universe is saying, hey, this is something you need to remember this month going forward, or this is something, you don't want to repeat negative patterns from the past. And you have the Empress here, which is very motherly energy. So for some of you, you may have had a mother or a sister or grandmother very close to you who passed this month, and that's very significant to you. Maybe you're wishing that you could reach out and have some sort of communication with them, or they've just been on your mind a lot, because I'm picking up a very strong motherly figure or maternal type figure. It could be paternal too. I don't assign sex to the cards, but it's definitely coming through as like somebody who's deceased or somebody you've been thinking about. Now, on top of that, this is also a sensuous, creative energy. So it feels like this month, Capricorn, you guys feel like you're kind of in a lull, and the Empress is coming out this month to remind you to get creative, be one with nature, even if for you that's, meditating yourself and connecting with yourself on a deeper level. The Empress is saying, Capricorn, think deeply, feel deeply, and know what it is you want. Don't settle for anything less than what you feel you deserve. Continue to build your confidence, continue to know your self-worth. And the Empress coming out this month is saying that's really important. You guys need to nurture yourselves. You may also have kids, and they may be, obviously they're a big priority to you, but for some reason this month, maybe somebody's got a birthday, because kids are coming through really strong here too. The next card you have is your immediate past. So over the past 2 weeks, past month or two, and you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a very traditional figure. This is also an earth sign card, which you are, and this is the King of the earth sign card. So this is you feeling, if you're single, this is definitely feeling like, hey, I'm just looking for something traditional, whatever traditional is for you, not the traditional that everybody tells you has to be traditional. And this is saying that you're really looking for something key in your life. You're looking for something that is steady and stable and mixes well in your life, because this is a very strong entity. This is somebody you're looking for the long haul. Even if for you, you just want to date somebody exclusively, not everybody wants to get married and have kids and a white picket fence. Whatever it is you want, you're really holding on to that value because you really believe and feel like you deserve that, and you should. And this is you kind of saying, I'm holding myself to a higher standard, so I'm also holding the people that I'm going to welcome into my life in a higher standard. And I think that's a really good place to be. I don't feel like you're getting that back though right now. That's where this, kind of mundane energy is coming from. If you're looking to reconcile, this is definitely you kind of up on a pedestal. I don't know if they're putting you up on a pedestal because maybe they've hurt you or there's been some indiscretions, etc. But you're definitely holding, you're definitely not holding yourself up high. That's not the right way to explain it. It's you're standing your ground. You're saying, hey, you've hurt me. I'm not doing this with you again. You better buck up. There's got to be a lot that's coming through here in order for me to ever trust you again. And there's been morals broken here. There's been values broken here. I just don't know if I can come back from that. And I think that you really are, excuse me, maybe keeping this person at bay because they've just hurt you and you're just not ready to let them, continue to do so. The next card you have is your distant future. Sorry, there's something in my throat. So this is over the next 2-3 months, and you have the Four of Coins, which is very interesting because the Four of Coins is very miserly energy. This is kind of a frugality, a possessiveness. So if you're single, I hate to say it, but I feel like you're going to be holding off for something better. So if you're dating and you want to continue to date, you don't have to end it with somebody. You don't have to, make these immediate choices. You can just have fun with dating. But this definitely says it's going to be a month or two before you find somebody that you're really wanting to give your time and attention to, because this is a possessive, not wanting to let go. And usually this is, an emotional, I'm not going to give myself, I'm not going to give my time and energy to somebody that's just not worth it. So you really are, Capricorn, holding yourself, kind of not holding yourself, but holding off for somebody really amazing to come into your life. You're ready for it. You've been ready for it. You're confident it's coming in. And maybe somebody has sparked your attention. You just have to be patient for it, because this is definitely you saying, until I see, what I'm really looking for, or until, somebody impacts my life, my emotions, lets me bring my guard down, you're holding some sort of wall up. You've still got the bricks built, but I think it's what you need, because there've been a lot of times where it's just not been good for you. And even if that means letting go of people that you're dating now to kind of cleanse yourself and allow this energy to take hold where you're nurturing yourself, then that's what you have to do. Feels like Capricorn this month is, to take care of you. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this definitely says I don't think you're going to give in anytime soon. I don't think that you're interested in hearing what they have to say to a certain extent. You miss them. You love them. There's definitely a connection here, a duality. And you are kind of interested to see what they have to say, but you're just not sure that you can get yourself to that point. It feels like it's really fresh for some of you, and even if it's not super fresh, it was really damning, and you're just not ready to open up those wounds yet. The next card you have is your immediate future. So over the next few weeks throughout the month of September, and you have the Magician. Now I love this for you because this is connecting on a deep level, but this is manifesting what you want. So I think it's very important that you do nurture yourself this month. You do take the time to figure out what Capricorn needs, and then to really focus on that, focus on what makes you feel good, focus on the people that make you, don't allow people who don't make you feel good or who maybe are negative energy to come in and soak up any of your positive energy, because the magician is about versatility, control, connections. So if you're single, this definitely says you're looking for that strong connection. And until you find it, you're not willing to sacrifice your time or energy, your emotions, etc. But this is saying you're working really hard on yourself. You're working really hard on meeting good people. You're working really hard on understanding what works in your life and what doesn't work in your life. And you're controlling that. You're controlling who comes into your life. But this is also ability and versatility. So this isn't you going, oh, you don't drive the right car, you don't have enough money. This is you saying, I will take a chance on anybody who feels like they would be somebody who would reciprocate that back, somebody who takes the time to get to know me, who's attentive, somebody that I would like to share my time with and they would like to share their time with me. So it's a very strong connection here, but it's also a connection to yourself. And I think that's really important. It's connecting on a deeper level to what makes you feel good and then getting rid of anything that doesn't. And not feeling bad about it either, because I feel like some of you who are dating, you're dating because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. And sometimes you just can't do that. You just have to take care of yourself and say, hey, I have to do what I've got to do for me. If you're looking to reconcile, there's definitely still a really strong connection here. You feel it, you miss this person, you love them, but you don't feel like you can have self-control if you allow them back into your life. Like all of a sudden this would just completely collapse, coins would go everywhere and you would fall into their arms again and you would feel very vulnerable. And I just think right now you're being very controlled. If you are in conversations with them, you're being very, you're not opening up your heart chakras and allowing them to come in right now. This is you saying, I will connect with you when I'm ready to connect with you, and I will only give you as much as I'm willing to give you right now because you've got a wall up, and I think it's, a self-defense wall, and right now it feels like it's needed. The next card you have is anything tangible that's going to happen throughout the month. It could be the beginning, middle, end. It's a situation that will happen, and it could last for an hour, it could last for 2 days. You have the Queen of Wands. I love this for you because whether you're single or looking to reconcile, it's the same energy. The Queen of Wands is bold. She's fierce. Again, it could be he or she. Very, very confident. And I feel like Capricorn, this is what you're going to feel towards the end of the month. I feel like you're going to come out on top. Whether you're single or looking to reconcile, you're going to start building and building and building. This is ferocity. This is somebody who knows what they want. They're not afraid to get it. So if you're single, you're definitely on fire towards the end of the month. You may have sparked with somebody and now you're going for it and you're going to, take your time to get to know them, but you're feeling very confident about yourself and your decisions. So if you have been weighing choices about people or situations in your life, you're going to feel confident with what decisions you make regarding those situations. Sorry, there's something in the back of my throat. So if you're looking to reconcile, this is feeling good about whatever decision you make. And you may still decide you're not ready to communicate with them and you're going to be happy with your decision. So whatever your gut is telling you this month, Capricorn, follow it because it's going to get you to this point. The next card you have is anything internally you're going to feel throughout the month. So it could be beginning, middle, end, etc. And this could last for a day, an hour. This is a burden of some sort. So I think once you get rid of this burden that's weighing you down, you're going to come out on top feeling like this. You're going to walk with a little more confidence. You're going to maybe do your hair different or your makeup different or put on a new cologne, etc. Because this is some burden you've been bearing. So if you're single, I definitely think some of you have some people in your life that are just not good for you. Maybe they're friends with benefits type situations that's just not working for you. Whatever it is, you're going to get this burden off your back, but you're going to feel it first. And you may already be feeling it right now. And then you're going to get rid of it. Because this is also a first completion card. So this means you're ending something or you're starting something. But again, you're going to get whatever this monkey is on your back off. And then I think that's going to lead to this. If you're looking to reconcile, it's very similar. You're going to maybe tell this person, I'm not ready to communicate with you. Maybe they're texting you or calling you a lot. Or maybe you just need to say something to them. Say what you need to say. Get it all out there. Let it go. And then you'll feel like this. You'll come out feeling like, all right, I made my peace. I said my piece. I feel like if you're looking to reconcile, it still feels so fresh that there's just no, yes, you're going to connect or no, you're not going to connect. Because I feel like right now, you don't want to be bothered. Some of you are like, I don't even want to say their name. Like, I can't stand thinking about them anymore. I need to get this energy off of my chest right now and just be done with it because you're feeling weighed down. Like, almost like you're suffocating just thinking about the situation and you want to be done now. The next card you have are your hopes or fears for the outcome. You have the Six of Swords. This is leaving a situation, abandoning. So if you're single, I definitely think that there are a lot of you who need to clear your path. There's a lot of you who need to retreat, even if it retreat into solitude and stop dating for a little bit until you feel confident that you'll find somebody that you really want. Because this is a true, hey, I'm getting out of here situation. So I feel like for the majority of you, it's going to be somebody, like I said, that you're dating that you just don't feel like is going anywhere. And you're going to need to leave the situation in order to get what you want, in order to find this person, this confidence in yourself. It could be that you're taking a trip, because a lot of times the Six of Swords represents taking a trip or taking a vacation or maybe a business trip. But I definitely see you, if you're single, leaving a situation or taking yourself out of certain situations that just don't feel good anymore. If you're looking to reconcile, this tells me right here that I don't think you're going to be talking to this person for a while. Or if you do, and let's say you unload and say, hey, I've got to tell you this, and this, and this. You really hurt me. It's not okay, etc. I think you're going to be leaving the situation behind. What's interesting, though, is I still feel like there's this strong connection with them. So you may go back to it. But right now, this is you saying, bye, Felicia. Like, I'm done. I said my piece, and you may not even say your piece. Something may come that all of a sudden you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. Bye. And you're gone. The next card you have is your outcome for the month. Oh, and there's the Ten of Cups. All right. So whether you're single or looking to reconcile, you're both needing to leave certain situations in order to get this outcome. The Ten of Cups is peace, it's joy, it's family, it's feeling on top of your game. Whether you're single or looking to reconcile, you are both this month. Burdened by something. Again, if you're single, it could be another person. Obviously, if you're looking to reconcile, it is another person. But whatever it is, it's weighing heavily. And until you clear that energy, you won't get here. So you need to do what I said here. Leave the situation. If it's not good for you, it's not good for you, and move on. Because you won't get what you want, and you won't get, and you won't get what you truly want until you leave a situation behind that's creating negative energy around you. What's interesting here is you have the King of Pentacles clarifying that, and here's that King there. So this is standing your ground. This is standing up for what you believe in. This is your self-worth. This is not letting anybody take you down or cut you down. This month, Capricorn, is about you taking care of you, and the King represents that perfectly. If you're single, you need to hold your moral ground, your values. You need to clear any dead energy that's keeping you stagnant and move on to something amazing. And if you're looking to reconcile, it's very similar. You need to stand your ground and understand what you're worth and what you deserve. And then to clarify your distant future, you have the beautiful Two of Cups, which comes after the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is meeting, somebody amazing and exciting and new beginnings and having all these possibilities. And the Two of Cups is considered the twin flame card. This is a connection, attraction, and intimacy on a much higher level, much deeper level. So if you're single, I definitely think you're going to hold out for something better than what you have now, or better than what you've been dealing with. You're going to be treating yourself better, etc. Because new connections, new beginnings are coming in. You need to clear this dead weight. But if you're looking to reconcile, it's very interesting. I feel like over time, if you allow yourself time to grieve, if you allow yourself to heal your wounds, if you allow yourself to get to the best place ever, there could be a possibility for reconciliation. But what's interesting is I feel more like if you leave this person and you finally cut them out of your life and you get rid of them, this is what's coming for you. I don't feel like this person is going to be somebody that you should hold on to. Unfortunately, I think if you reconcile with this person, you're going to stay stagnant. You're going to stay angry and hurt. I think you need to release the burden now because true love is coming. I hope you guys have a great month. I'll see you next month. Bye.